So yeah, you guys left off last time we played a couple weeks ago. Um, you guys had just went through the Warzov uh, Guild Gate, which you guys ran into a little bit of a puzzle. You guys figured it out. Moved on to the Simic one,
Let's
where
go.
you guys kind of got hung up for a while dealing with some little creatures in a pool that got pretty intense. You guys are pretty spent on resources, if I recall correctly. Is a short rest something you guys want to attempt to do, or you guys?
Sleep is for the weak.
Barreling through.
All right.
We're gonna make it or we're gonna die.
So yeah, you guys were following meat checks. Bluestone he received from Jace that kind of give you a little bit of a map. Uh, you guys have since come to the end of said pathway, where it leads over here. Um, you guys had made your way down the uh, white ley line, which Avril had been tracking down to here, I believe, um, where you guys encountered another puzzle where we called it last. So, um, you guys on this next map over here. So you guys come to this large bridge that heads over the tops of the buildings. This staircase leads to an iron portcullis on the far side. On either side of the bridge, there's a lever on each set of stairs. Um, you see little placards next to each middle lever inscribed below it. Yeah, you know it looks like the Boros Guild Gate is right through this portcullis, but it is currently closed and appears to be locked. So, what do you guys do?
If
Oh, I
nobody's
see some levers there.
if nobody stops me, I run over to one and just flip it.
Okay. Which one are you gonna run to?
Whichever one I'm closest to. You tell me.
Try to move you guys over there. So you guys all come up about right over here. So whichever there's one on the left and one on the right. They're about equal distance apart.
Uh, that one.
Okay. Yeah, you flip it. This here
What symbol is that for?
looks like the Boros Legion symbol.
Is there any inscriptions other than the sigils?
Uh, yeah. So there's little placards underneath each of the middle levers up here. Um, Other than that, you don't see any other writings on the walls.
I don't want to move too far before need check activates whatever he's activating right now. But I do want to go read that placard.
Okay. So as you flip it, okay.
That's not ominous.
All right. So from below the lever, a searing flame bursts out as you pull the lever. and you take 8 fire damage in each check.
Oh, the heat in my metal.
But he said you want to go read the placard up in the middle, Avril?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you read it, it says, you are a young adventurer who comes across an ancient tube guarded by a powerful curse. Inside the tomb lies treasures of immense value and power, but also a powerful ancient artifact that, if activated, could cause great destruction to the world. What do you do?
Okay, so it says that come across a. Yeah, sorry, can you read that one more time?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat too.
If you like hover
I do
over
love
the things, they
placards.
say something.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And what does the other side say? I'd read that and then like read it out loud and then go to the other side and read that one too.
Okay. Right. One in the chat while I'm reading it too.
Do nothing, allowing the orcs to continue with their plans and potentially destroy the human city and many
Okay,
innocent
so
lives
the
with
left
it.
side of placard says, you are a traveler on horseback that comes across a group of orcs who have taken control of a fortress in a nearby mountain pass. The orcs are planning to attack a nearby human city with the help of a powerful artifact that can level entire buildings. You have 3 options. What will you do? And suppose I should have, when you looked around for other writings, so the placards I was talking about are actually above, like on this little pedestal above each of the middle levers. There is little placards under each of the levers that have answers to the scenario. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, you can read those right there.
Yeah, I'll walk around. I'll glance at each one, read the placard, and then I'll walk over to this one in the top right-hand corner.
Okay.
We're not supposed to ignore the tomb, guys. We're not supposed to ignore the tomb.
I mean, that only makes sense. What does that solve?
I don't know.
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, this decision is very Avro.
What are the Orzhov exactly again? Are they the cops or?
The Orzhov is the like church mafia type people you guys had dealt with before.
This is the Boros.
Yeah, the Boros, they're definitely like,
Oh, yeah.
you see them posting guard up and like watchtowers and stuff. They seem to be like the local militant force. They're definitely different than the Azores, which is more like a police force. They just, from what you guys know, they seem to be the military force around Ravnica.
And so we're trying to do something about orcs taking an artifact.
Correct. Yeah. So
On the left side, yeah.
Yeah.
My guess would be the one Una's in front of, but that's my guess.
Very likely this one.
Yeah, I'd say Avril personally would go to the top left one because he doesn't like to put his friends in danger if he can help it.
Yeah, but the Boros, I think, are more rank and file than that.
Yeah, I agree. But like I said,
So Avril, you're pulling the top lever, and Una, you're pulling.
I never said I'm pulling it.
Okay.
I'm not pulling it yet.
Okay.
I fully agree with Runner's decision.
Yeah, Runner, pull that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll go ahead and pull mine.
Okay.
We'll get some movement going here.
All right. Yeah, you yank it back. You see the flame extinguish over here above the right side of the portcullis, and you hear a clicking noise, like a metallic clicking noise. Seems to have unlocked to the right side.
Yeah, so then at that, Avril would digress to Una, saying,
So they
it
are
looks like they
restaurant
want
life.
tea.
All right, Una will pull that lever.
Da-da.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Okay, so you're going for lever number 2. As you kind of cautiously pull the lever, it's kind of hard to pull, and then it goes over, and from below the lever, a little spout comes out and pours out a searing flame towards you, Una, and you take 15.
Woo!
I am
Ooh.
resistant to fire, so is that half 15?
That is half of 15.
Woo, lucky.
I just say, "Oh, sorry, Una," and then he just pulls his lever.
Okay.
Una just like after getting a little toasted goes, well, fuck.
I thought teamwork
So
for the
odd.
last one, teamwork for the other one makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Ow.
I think it was more gathering knowledge and taking lay of the land than it was teamwork.
All right. So you pull the lever. It's not that hard for you because you're a pretty strong guy. You push it right over, expecting the flame to come out, but then you hear the metallic click, and seems to unlock the second one.
Yeah, so it's about low risk, I think, is their whole thing. Is low risk, high results.
And suddenly you start to hear
It's also being like self-sacrificing too. And on my side there was no emergency, so taking your time is fine. But on your side there was an emergency. So, and I think it was an idea of like, don't put your allies at risk and just go in and put your, put it
Yeah,
on your-
the allies can defend the city in case you fail that way. Just one person dies in an attempt to solve the whole problem instead of multiple people possibly dying and then having no one left to defend the city.
that's kind of a moral quandary type of puzzle where looking through the eyes of the Boros Legionnaire, though, which is a little obscure.
Which is kind of what
Yeah,
worked for
nobody said
Avril
it.
because he used to be like a guard type, and he's like, well, obviously I wouldn't put all my people in danger if I can just solve the problem myself.
Yeah, I think there's probably another life that I could have lived where I could have ended up in Boros.
So yeah, you guys can see the portcullis start to raise, leading into the inside of this courtyard.
Una's running for it the second she sees it open.
Okay. Inside of there.
She's not running to the lead. She's just running towards it.
Thought I had a scene for that. I guess I don't. So inside. Inside, you guys find a giant formation of Boros soldiers. They're formed tightly in the whole courtyard. It's hard to get around. There is spaces in between, but you see commanders like walking back and forth through the lines, making sure everyone is in tip-top shape. They look like they're doing some kind of inspection on the soldiers.
Upon going through like the doorway, did it seem to like activate like we passed the test?
It looks like it, yeah. You opened the guild gate, it opened up for you, you passed on through.
Does it look like there is like another exit on the other side of the courtyard?
Yes, there is another raised iron portcullis directly across the formation on the other side of the courtyard.
I'll just go
I guess
around
we
the
just book it
formation.
around them then.
Well, on the sides, there is no space to get around, but there is little pathways in the middle. But like I said, there's some commanders walking in between those pathways, inspecting all the soldiers. They don't look in a very good position.
I would say, excuse me, sir, permission to pass?
You can go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Right?
What? Gotta be kidding me. Can I use Kinku Recall? It gives me advantage on a skill check I'm proficient with.
Sure. Are you proficient with persuasion?
I certainly am. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Oh yeah, way better. Okay.
That's my last one, though.
So you see this commander kind of size you up. He looks you up and down, and he sees something in you. Probably your noble background, kind of approaching the situation like a normal Boros Legionnaire would. He kind of looks at your friends, and he kind of scoffs, and he looks at you, and he just kind of nods his head. It's like this giant minotaur dude, and he just kind of see the smoke blow out of his nose. He kind of nods at you to pass.
Much appreciated, sir. And then he just carries on by.
All right.
I would like to approach and try to explain the necessity of passing due to the trial to stop bro. I almost said Borodmos. That's not his name.
Bolus.
Bolus, yeah.
Okay. So
I just want to like straight leg march right behind Avril.
okay.
Yep, same. Not trying to draw little to no attention, make no eye contact, and stay with that role.
Okay. So, runner, you can go ahead and roll a stealth check. Nichek, how are you proceeding through this situation? Like, are you just trying to keep up right behind Avril, or speak about it?
I mean,
I got a clue stone. You know what? I'm gonna use my. Can I use my clue stone to give everybody advantage?
I believe it only gives one person.
Yeah.
For the,
You can give everybody advantage, or you can give yourself a nat 20.
all wielders. Oh, all wielders allies on their next skill. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll still use it. I'll give everybody else advantage. If I can't do well, then maybe hopefully everybody else can bring in my slack.
I may have missed this, so let me double check my handout on here. It's supposed to be advantage on attack rolls specifically, but I messed
See, it says the clue stone activates, granting all wielders allies advantage on their next skill check.
There's one for attack rolls too that's separate from that.
Yeah, that's the third one, the third feature.
You are correct. Yep, you are right. Yeah, so that'll give everybody advantage. Yep.
I will. I'll stick with the 8.
All right. So Nietzsche, how are you proceeding through?
Just like I'm just gonna say straight up like Nazi march, like full on straight arms, straight legs, just like trying to copy what I think these guys are looking for.
Okay, go ahead and roll a performance check.
With advantage?
Yes, you're all advantage.
I believe it's called the goose step.
Yep, that is accurate.
21.
I believe it's called YouTube strike.
You get a couple glances from the crowd as they kind of are staring at you too. They're kind of looking inquisitively at you, like trying to figure out what exactly it is you're doing, but they're not. They're kind of glancing at you, but as soon as the commander comes close, they snap their eyes back to the front. Runner, you take advantage of this distraction that's going on towards all the soldiers, and you kind of use it to sneak your way in with Avril. Una and Blackwell, you guys are standing before the formation. You see the other three head on into the crowd.
Una's gonna march up. She's gonna have a produce flame on one hand.
Okay.
And she's gonna look straight at the captain and goes, "Move out of my way, or I will not be happy with what happens next, or you won't be happy with what happens next."
Ah,
And she is totally doing an intimidation.
Okay, so with the advantage, this is gonna be a straight roll because it would have been a disadvantage. So, yeah.
I also have my panther next to me,
Okay.
and she's not looking happy.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll intimidation check.
All right. I'm so proficient in this. Let's go. 16.
Okay. Uh, you see this same Minotaur guy. He kind of is staring down at you. He kind of looks at you, looks back to the other commanders, and they step into the way of the pathway that leads through the crowd. He kind of snarls at you, and he kind of looks down at you. He's like, "Back away while you still can."
I'm going with my friends, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can knock me down, I'll get right back up.
So what about the thing I wanted to do? I was trying to go for an Arcana roll.
Okay, what was that? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I said I wanted to explain the importance of me and my comrades getting through to pass the test and stop Bolus.
That's right. Okay. So let's do a wisdom check. There's just straight wisdom, and you can have advantage on that. Okay. So as you're kind of like going back and forth with this guy. Blackwell, Alex, he steps up behind you. He starts explaining the situation and saying that this is the only way they can stop this guy. After some pondering, he kind of looks back at his commanders and he kind of brushes them out of the way, and he lets you guys both through. Yeah, you guys make it to the
Give Una a pat on the back. I'm like, there you go. Use your words.
I'd rather use something that's a little more forceful because, these guys are fist boys, but sure, okay, I guess words work too.
You guys start to pass through the crowd. The commanders stand like in the open areas between the formations, and one of them kind of flinches at you, and you're walking by.
The one that flinches, she just kind of like gives him like a stink eye, like,
Okay. Yeah, you guys do make it to the other side where you pass through the other open portcullis. It leads you on through next areas.
Hey guys, we didn't have to fight anything.
we almost did. Fifth.
Can't help it. I like fighting, okay?
So
They-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
They would have gave us a new butthole.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I gave them more torchy asses.
So Avril, you are
Yes.
catching the
Steinkusi.
vibe of how this thing works. You are passing through an intersection.
I need to
white
wash
and
the
red
Stein.
lines,
Shove the can in it.
this little courtyard here. Right now, you guys are currently
Cheers.
following the path of the white ley line that starts to head northeast after you pass through here.
Yeah, I'd probably follow that up northwest.
Okay.
Doesn't that like turn back down though?
Yeah, you can tell that it comes back down to an intersection between comes close to an intersection between the red and blue ley lines up ahead.
So then now kind of getting the hang of it, I know that we're looking for where they intersect. I would like to path directly towards where the red and blue are going to intersect.
Okay. Yeah, you decide that it's best to stick to the red ley line. You guys make it to the intersection of the red and blue. There doesn't seem to be anything here besides open city streets.
Can I sense another red and blue in an area around?
From your location, it'd probably be too far away to see, but you do see that the blue ley line keeps going and it starts to head in a northern direction slowly.
Um, yeah, he's just basically like, so he knows we just left. We just came down south on. So okay, so on the path that we were going by earlier, he would know that there's a red ley line that goes north, that went that is north of us right now, and he knows that there's. He also knows that there's a red ley line.
Yeah.
Is north of us right now. And that this blue line goes and then does. You said it starts to go north at some point in time.
Yeah, it's like heading towards the east, but it slowly climbs north.
I think he would, knowing that we're looking for red and blue next, he'd just cut straight north until he can sense both ley lines again, and then try and figure out where they intersected and just head that way. It's going to be like a little off script, but like he's like, well, I mean, we can follow the lines, or I can follow my gut. And his gut
Exactly.
that they both go north, so at some point in time, they either have to cross, or they're going to cross another color, and then we can just head that way. Wherever they cross at. This is kind of getting the hang of like, okay, we're looking for where they cross. This is a tip. So let's go where they might cross again.
Interesting move. Are you guys down for the decision?
Una's down
Yep.
for it.
Okay.
We already decided to follow Avril, I think.
Yeah.
We may have had this discussion off stream.
Well,
They can see stuff I can't see.
Yeah, exactly. If I
Una will go where the party goes because at this point she's kind of lost in a box a little.
All right. So yeah, you guys head north along this thin street road that heads north. You guys get about right here before you start to detect the blue and red ley lines intersect up. And then you can see the Nib Mizzet building standing a little ways ahead of you to the north. Makes sense.
He goes, in there.
So you guys are able to save yourself a little bit of time as you
Starsky, what's
make your way
good,
over
my
to the
guy?
intersection around the Nib Mizzet building. Yeah, going off the ley lines.
You
Was
already know
probably
what it
a good
is.
Call. Saved you some time to catch back up with the. Well, you haven't seen most of the rest of the other contestants, but you figure they're probably making some progress as well. But you make your way into. You guys make your way into the Niv Mizzet building.
There'd be one less competitor out there if you guys would have just,
Una tried, okay? She almost felled him, and she tried to cut the rope, but the guy just was a little more agile than they hoped.
You're too young to be so murderous.
Big facts. We don't know if he was bad or not.
I am a man. I had a beard once.
All right.
That was magic.
Hey, Una's 24. She's not that young.
Oh, you can murder as many people as you want. I won't stand in your way.
What the?
You're too young.
He checks the young one.
This is bullshit.
Don't worry. We'll get our blood.
I don't want blood. I just want to win.
We'll win.
As you guys make your way to the guild gate, you can see this before you. It looks like people heading in and out are in his attire. Doesn't seem to be any common folk going into this place. But up at the top, you see these blasts of elemental energy kind of blasting down towards the bridge. Doesn't seem to phase these people. They're pretty used to it. Runner and Blackwell, you guys are pretty familiar with this as well. Moving through doesn't usually seem to affect you if you're wearing the Is It research attire. For other people, it seems to be a little bit of a problem.
Great.
Wunderbar.
So yeah, Blackwell, I assume you're still in your research gear, or your typical clothes.
Yeah, that's I don't change out of this.
Yeah, so you know that you would have no problem. The rest of you guys, though, do not have that gear.
Can I walk up to the nearest person I see and just offer them 100 gold for their jacket
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
clothes?
Yeah, they take you up on that offer.
Yep. Perfect.
All right.
So, is it something special in the clothes? I'd be asking this to Blackwell. Is it something with the clothes, or do we just have to look like the clothes?
So Blackwell,
I,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'd probably attribute it to the museum.
That would be a good assumption. You know that that is definitely heavily used in all of these clothing. Any
The
armor.
material grounds you, so it makes it to where the current runs through you rather than affect you.
Yeah. So yeah, you know definitely the clothes are special in that regard.
Is it going to be a problem that it's too big? As like a sleeve hangs down?
Great. I'm gonna have to get one for me and one for my damn panther.
Yeah, so how do you guys proceed through this situation?
Well, honestly, Avril's just gonna put his faith in his shield. He's like, oh, that's magic. So hopefully this thing works. Just like sticks it up over his head.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Una's actually gonna copy me check and try to buy the jacket off somebody.
Okay.
10 gold.
Okay. I'll let you roll a persuasion check with that. See if it's gonna work.
All right.
Didn't I give Nechek something?
Oof. My rolls are horrible today.
What?
I feel like I gave you a museum apparatus at some point. I know I gave
No, you gave me
the flame firecaster.
the ghost
I-
form blades.
I have the pyro conveyor, but it's currently in my backpack. I'm not wearing it.
I think there was something you get for runner, perhaps. You guys might have been working on something.
No, I gave Runner a couple of experiments that we made.
Yeah, I got the bracers we've made. And I made my spear.
I have a machine core that we got while we were in there last.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does nothing, but I got it.
Okay. That is interesting.
I also hop on one foot knowing that electricity only hurts you if it goes down through both your feet. That's what I was told. It's just hopping on one foot with his shield up above his head and tries to go through.
All right. So you're gonna head through first, Avril?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage as a bolt of electricity comes flying down and hits you, or attempts to hit you.
Okay, so hear me out. This is my reasoning why I think I should have advantage.
Okay.
Because I have advantage on all dexterity saves while I'm equipped my shield, and my shield gives me advantage as well against all spells and magical effects.
Okay. I'm gonna make it a straight roll then, because hopping on wood 1 foot definitely is disadvantage worthy for a dexterity save. Ooh, okay.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
I got a feeling Una did not do well on her persuasions.
Yeah. So you go to try to bargain someone out of some clothes as Avril starts to head off through under the bridge to the building. I can't say it right now. Nivix was the word I was going for. You try to haggle with your 10 gold. No one seems to be interested. You kind of barge into one guy, like trying to get it, pleading to get his suit, and he kind of is like, for 10 gold, it's worthless to me, and he's kind of snobby, walks off.
Una will then give up after that and go, fuck it. And she's gonna put on that damn pyro conveyor that she's got. Maybe this will protect me. I don't know.
Okay. Can you see if, I think I have that.
There it is.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Um,
She's got to take a moment, obviously, to put it on because it's like a giant backpack.
yeah, for sure. So, Avril, you're hopping along down the thing. Uh, you see the bolt of electricity coming down to hit you. You try to jump out of the way, but it catches you right in the shield, and it starts to electrocute through your body. Um,
Oh,
that is not.
oh,
Ow!
Ignore the last 6. It should be 15.
oh,
Okay. All right, that's cool. I can take that.
So
oh,
15 lightning damage as a bolt strikes you.
bruh,
Ow.
But good news is you're able to make it to the other side
bruh.
after that.
Hey, hopping on 1 foot did not help.
So,
Yeah, it's magic lightning. It's not like does that really work for regular lightning? I don't think that works for any kind of lightning.
It always works for me. Of course, I've never been hit by lightning before, so
all right. So, were you going to try to go next?
Yep. I also have my panther with me as I'm walking, so it's like I'm trying to have it be as close to me as possible for safety.
Okay. Um, all right. So, as you go to pass down, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw for the panther.
All right.
As a bolt of electricity comes crashing into the bridge next to you.
Dex for my panther. Oh god. The Dice Lords are not happy with me today.
Ooh, yeah. So you kind of like flinch for a second because it looks like it's gonna hit straight towards you, but it kind of seems to go through your body, through the pyro converger, and into the panther,
Oh no, my girl.
and panther takes 15 points of lightning damage.
She turns into a puffball.
Ooh, it is unfortunate.
Panthers only have 13 hit points.
She takes the brunt of the damage, unfortunately.
Feels like Panther should have more hit points than that.
You'd think they would, but they don't.
But good news is you made it across the bridge unharmed yourself, Una.
I feel sad for my panther because that was the last bag of tricks animal I had
Oh no.
for the day.
So we have Blackwell, Runner, and Nietzsche.
Did Una made it through okay with her item?
She seemed to make it through, yeah.
I'll summon my spear. I made it using is it materials, and I'll see if that'll get me through.
Okay. Yeah, you head on through. You see the charging up of the devices next to the building. One strikes down towards you. and it kind of goes into this little pole that's on the side and like jumps into the bridge. You see it kind of glow for a minute, but you're able to make it across safely.
How far do I have to go before I'm safe from the lightning?
So you guys are about over in this area. Passing through this area is where the excitement happens, and then right after that, once you're inside the threshold of the building, you're pretty much solid. So I'd say it's probably about a 50-foot stretch.
Okay. Once I'm safe, I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna chunk my spear back toward them.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So you got Blackwell and Check on the other side. You throw your spear and it kind of lands right in between them.
What?
Yeah, I can go up to 60 feet. So,
Perfect.
um, use the spear.
I just bought these clothes.
Just hold the spear as you come through.
Okay.
Just gonna walk beside me, Jack. Make sure he's all right.
I'm gonna run and take the spear and smack the little puffball that the panther turned into, like a hockey puck.
Okay. I'll let you. We'll give you some options here. You can roll sleight of hand performance. One of those two.
Ooh, well, we got a 13.
Yeah. You smack. You're feeling it like you're running through. You smack the ball. It's looking good, and then it starts to catch the wind and it goes right through the slot on the bridge and passes through into the water below. Unfortunately, but you do make it safely across.
Goal!
I think that's a goal.
I'll count it as a goal, even though it was my panther a minute ago.
Yeah.
I wish I had more of these things. I need to find another one.
I wish you did too.
Blackwell, you find yourself, your allies safely cross the bridge into the building of Nivix.
Thanks for the spear, runner.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll grab it and dismiss it.
It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good like stick.
It's handy. I wouldn't call it a stick, but it's a handy spear.
Yeah, I just followed. Nietzsche.
Right. Yeah. So
I didn't run like he did, but
yeah. So in a little bit of time, you catch up. The bridge once again starts to glow as another electric bolt flies into the apparatuses on the bridge. But no, you're used to this. No harm to you as you pass through. You guys find yourself
Oh,
as you are walking through the Nivix building. You're kind of led down a pathway that leads into the kind of bowels of the building, where you guys have passed through the
oh
guillotine.
no. Sorry, guys.
Guys end up
Sorry,
right over
guys.
here.
oh my god, it spawned a giant macaroni creature.
What
This
actually
reminds
is
me of
this
a
though?
Final Fantasy VII reactor.
It's not good.
So you guys step inside here and you put things on the map.
When we like went through that archway, did it like light up?
Yes, it did.
Cool.
Um, so you enter this series of staircases. Looks
Wait.
like the. Go ahead.
So the archway lit up already?
Yeah, you guys seem to have passed through. You got to walk through the building to get to the other side to exit. the building. It looks like, unless
Do
you want
we have to though?
That was kind of
I'm
my
gonna say-
question.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say yes. that's passing through the building.
Well, shit.
Okay.
No turning back.
The gates are one way.
Yeah, they're one-way doors to this.
Um,
But yes,
the stairs to the right don't look like they go anywhere, do they?
they seem to loop around back to the right side of the platform up above here. Just kind of a map I just had to steal. So, yes,
Okay.
should lead
So
up.
we're going straight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go
Oh, goody.
to the north. But
Right. What kind of weirds we got?
so you do see these like flowy blue creatures. They kind of seem to fly up and down under the bridges and then back up once more. The one in front of you, it looks like it's focusing mainly towards the center of the room here, where you see a blue cloaked female and a armor clad soldier fending themselves off from two of these things, going in for an attack and then swooping back off under the bridge, and so on and so forth. They look like they're having a little bit of a hard time with this one.
Dope.
Are
I'm gonna full
Competition.
sprint past them.
yeah? Are they our competitors in the race?
Yes, it looks like from what you've seen, the contestant from the Boros and the contestant from the Azores are both have teamed up in this situation to fend off these gliders.
Okay, then we just need to make it through the other side. Anybody want to sneak?
Um,
Yeah.
I guess sneaking not bad. I'll try.
Sure. I don't have a panther anymore, so
Yeah.
sneaky is as sneaky does.
I mean, have we been noticed yet?
Not where you guys are currently at.
Then yeah, if we can try to sneak by, I say let's do it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll me some stealth checks.
For the record, I'm not good at this.
I'm
Me
going
either.
to use some meta magic here and redo that ability check
Okay.
Who has terrible stealth?
because I have what was it? Magical guidance that lets
Actually,
me reroll a failed ability check.
Need check. Come here.
Oh, yep.
I'm going to.
Damn it!
I'm going to cast invisibility at the 3rd level. So me and me checked will both be invisible.
Well, Una's got a 2. Well, 4 technically on the stealth check.
Okay. So Blackwell,
It rolled the same.
you're casting invisibility on yourself.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. I did that wrong. Or I can do that better, I should say. So the 3rd level cast. Let me cast it on Nichek and Una. That way they both are invisible. And then I have a free use for it on myself.
Okay. Is that a touch spell? I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question here is, Nichek and Una, do you guys approach Blackwell as he calls out, or Blackwell, do you move to each of them?
I would like beckon at them and walk over to them.
Una would come over, obviously, as soon as she's beckoned. Like, okay, you'll have a plan better than this.
I will skeptically move closer, as I never know what this guy's gonna do. But I also know that I don't know what the fuck's about to happen in this lightning fest. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question is, what is your guys' marching order once this gets taken care of?
I'll go first.
Una's always in the back.
I think
I'll go
I-
second, and I'll pull my spear out and kind of try to.
the invisible people should try to sneak by first.
That works too.
Unless you want to be a distraction, Avril.
That's what I was going for. Because I can get away.
Okay. So Nichek and Una, you guys are invisible. Avril, you got a 14.
So does that mean our stealth now gets advantage because we're invisible?
I think we just can't be seen now.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, you
Great.
can make sounds with your feet and stuff. But
Well, Una's gonna be sounding like she's stopping because that was a 4.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Yep.
so
Well, I am wearing a heavy pyro thing on my back now instead of my backpack, so.
So what did we decide?
You can unequip it really quick. You're not attuned to it.
That's true. I could unequip it. I'll probably do that. I should probably did that the minute we stepped in, going, "What are we doing?"
So did you guys want Una and Nichek to go first, or Avril, you still going first?
I'm definitely gonna be on pace with whoever's going first. Like if it's Avril going up one side, I'm running up the other side.
Okay.
Una will probably be behind April.
Okay. So Avril.
All right, so you two follow Avril. I'm going to hold up the rear and follow afterwards.
Right. And what about you, Brendan?
If they're all invisible and everything, I guess I'll kind of do the whole, 10 feet back kind of thing and take up the back, let them kind of get their space.
All right.
I would try and time it because you said they're like doing a round, like going under the bridge and then coming back over it, right?
Yes.
I would try and time it for as soon as they like started to go down one side and then try and get by them before they came back up the other side.
Okay. All right. Let me make some rolls here, and we'll see what happens. All right. And the lowest of you guys that are not invisible is a 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys kind of squat up, get ready to move. You see this glider move under the bridge. Avril, looks like it's time to go. Nichek, you're following right beside Avril, keeping pace. Una following close behind, and the rest of you guys follow suit. You guys start to pass on. There's some fighting going on up ahead. You see the man in the armor. He kind of like gets hit in the shield by one of the guys, one of the gliders. Kind of gets onto one knee, and he makes a slash at it as it flies off and goes under the bridge again. The other one, she's kind of seems to be like moving out of the way as it's trying to make attacks on her. It's like swooping by. But in the heat of battle, you guys are able to sneak by. You guys head on just before you get to the door. Runner, you notice that the girl in the blue catches eyes on you guys as she seems to hear something. She looks back. She catches eyes with you for a moment as you're about to pass through the threshold of the door. The other things don't seem to notice you, but she says, "Tajik, we got company. They're here. Let's go." As you guys are able to safely get across.
Can I drop a card here at the exit?
You most certainly can, yeah.
Leafy Jr.
Oh,
Boom.
Bam, there it is. You see
Later,
the-
bitches.
You see the man in the armor. He kind of looks towards your guys' direction as the girl says that, and he says, "Bitch, what is that?" He says,
Uh,
let's go.
Una would also like to leave something behind as she's running past. She's gonna throw an acid splash at the girl in the blue,
Ooh, okay.
which requires a 15 dex save,
All right.
What's the distance on that?
60 feet.
Yeah.
What is your save DC?
15. It's a 15 dex save.
Okay, she got an 18 on the save.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, she's fine. She just dodged it.
All right. Yeah, she dodges out of the way, and then she's trying to fend off herself from this glider. Now there is another problem before them as you guys continue on through the doorway. Yeah, was there anything else you guys wanted to do before you continue on?
Middle fingers.
I'm not even there.
Una's still invisible, so yeah, she can't do the middle finger thing.
No, once you
Well,
get
you're
acid
not
splash,
invisible
you're not
anymore.
invisible.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I did an action.
Yeah. So flipping them the bird, you guys continue on out of the building.
Bye, motherfuckers!
They seem to be quite preoccupied, but you guys do make it through another guild gate. Let me put some of these on the map here.
Where to now?
So that was a blue and red.
So do we come out still following red?
We gotta follow red up to green.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys,
Or are you saying
from where you guys are,
saying where we are?
kind of have a choice of which way you want to go.
Yeah, we could either take the red or the blue. So
Okay.
Yeah, we either go blue,
So-
green, or we go red all the way.
we've done with 3 reds and 2 blues. So it would
We-
make more sense for us to be like,
Yeah, the nearest
Blue.
one is the red green, which is Gruel.
Yeah, so either we travel the blue up to connect to the green and go over, or we travel the red that goes down and up and around.
Can I sense this blue, green, white blue confluxion going on over here?
Yeah, I would say you could probably detect that from where you're at.
Then, being the closest where they intersect, that's where I would head next.
All right. Yeah, you guys head on over there. There is definitely some stuff going on in your mind right now. As you're in the mix of all these ley lines, it's a very powerful area. Aside from a few city work type buildings, you don't see anything of importance here.
So then, I know we've already done blue black, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'd be like, well, do I sense this red one over here?
Yes, I would say that specific portion, yes, you can faintly.
I'd say, have we done chaos and serenity yet?
Nope.
Then we go this way, and I go towards the green and red combined. Because like for him, I feel like how he senses them isn't by color; it's by how they feel.
Yes.
And so, like for him, it's chaos, serenity, peace. Calm. All the types of feelings that he gets from each of the colors.
Absolutely, yeah. All
So
right.
he'd go towards chaos and serenity.
Sounds great. Yeah, so you guys make your way through the district up here.
Following the green to the red.
Can I just say that this is probably like the most progress we've made in one game since we started this race?
True. We did 3. We've done 3 gates so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you guys make your way into Precinct 4 in the runs up to the north. You guys are leading towards the Transguild Promenade, I believe. Yeah, so uh, you guys head down the Transguild Promenade. You guys are familiar with this area. You've been here before. The ley line leads you off the beaten path, though, into the ruins, where you come across the Golgari or the Gruul.
The Gruul bitches.
So this getting to this area isn't necessarily like an obstacle you got to get past, but it is difficult terrain through this area, so it's going to slow you down quite a bit.
Actually, it won't because of my background. I do not get. I know how to navigate all Gruul terrains as well as all outside terrains because of my Gruul background.
Perfect. Okay. Does that apply to you, or does that just
applies to me and my whole group? I'm able to lead them through
Ooh.
all Gruul areas.
Woo!
Hot
So
diggity dog.
you guys get around that one pretty easily. So, um,
Yeah, we seem to really get through the ones that we're a part of pretty easy.
Yeah.
Except for Rectus. That was still a bitch.
Hey, we're the chaos. What do you expect? We don't want to make things easy. Heck, we made everybody crawl over a thing of lava, and now the only thing that was left was a trapeze when we were done with it.
All right. So you guys find yourself at the foot of this ancient old ruin building that has Gruul flags posted up everywhere around it. This looks like the next guild gate that you need to pass through. On the inside of this wall, you see this circular courtyard up ahead.
Run it.
Right. Yep. Do I see other Gruul members there?
I'd say there's a few here and there, but not like there's not a whole bunch of people. They know that this maze is going on, but there is people doing their daily things they got to do.
So there's a
I
big
would.
circle.
I'd put my Gruul patch where it's visible because that's one of the Burning Tree Clan patches now, just to kind of make people think twice about trying to fuck with us while we're going through here.
Okay, good move. Yeah. All right.
And then we'll have a produced flame in her hand just to be intimidating.
All right. So, yeah, as you guys head into this area, go and roll an intimidation check for me, Una.
All right.
It comes up.
How long? How long would you say?
Are
it's
you
been?
kidding me? Okay. All right.
How long would you say it's been traveling from the last area to this one?
From the last one to this one, bypassing the difficult terrain, probably taken all of about 20 minutes ish.
Okay, I'm still invisible then, so not making any eye contact.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, you guys pass through. You go into the circular courtyard that leads down a trail on the other side, between some ruins. It leads you into some more ruins with a waterfall that you can hear coming up in the back. This river seems to meander through the ruins that you guys are kind of stuck following on. Just looking on here.
What the fuck is that thing?
Ooh, it's big. That's a big one.
Ooh.
Yeah, so as you guys make your way over to this area, you see kind of drinking from the river this giant like beast that looks to be made of just the earth itself. Kind of seems to have taken up residence in this area.
Well,
I think we should sneak around that thing because I don't want to fight that.
I
I'd
agree.
like to sprint along this
That's some
path
real, some
around
real nonsense.
it. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Like, we go quickly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash up this path over here on the west side. 'Cause
No.
fuck that noise.
that's
Una will also shake her hand to turn off the produced flame so she's not attracting attention with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand there awestruck, like that's a pet statue right there.
That is quite.
I don't think. Can you get that in the
Someday,
cart?
Nichek, someday.
Can you get that? in
Yeah,
the cart?
someday.
I
In the
mean,
meanwhile, Avril grab him.
Yeah, I'll just be like, oh, nope, we don't want to fight that. Come on, just put him up on my shoulder, and then just like we start hauling ass.
I am.
I was seeing if I was high enough renown, but not quite. There is a certain renown I get to that gruel creatures I can tell what to do, but I'm not quite there yet.
I am definitely trying to sketch this as best I can, while I'm being
I'm
just.
leaving your hands
ki-
free. I was going to say,
Yeah.
you just like put on my shoulder, and I'm just like carrying you off around the left side.
Yeah, he's got like a arm around my waist while I'm just like, and it looks like trash, but
I'm just picturing Avril football carrying Nichek right now.
yeah,
Just a word, Nichek. If you ever feel like coming to talk to your old Uncle Blackwell that you think is a big weirdo, I've seen something you've seen. You can ask me to make a photo of it for you, Trace.
I have to be on this special paper.
Well, yeah, I'm saying I would give you a picture of it out of my head, and then you could draw the picture.
That's so weird.
It's useful though.
Do you still remember it?
I mean, we're looking at it right now. I'm pretty sure I remember it.
Well, I mean, like, like, if you were to give me the picture from your head, would you still remember it?
Oh yeah.
That's so weird.
All right.
So he's used it before.
You guys are sneaking on by this thing. Avril, you are carrying Runner and Nichek right now.
I was carrying Nichek. If Runner wants me to carry him, I'll carry him too.
Okay.
No, I can.
Yeah.
You're grabbing them both, but okay. So you're grabbing Nichek. You didn't have anything that gave you advantage on stealth checks, did you?
Negatory Ghost Rider.
Okay.
And I would have started running like before anybody else started running because I'm invisible.
Okay. I'm gonna still have you go ahead and make a stealth check. Blackwell and Avril, they're gonna both be at disadvantage since Blackwell is dashing and Avril's holding another person.
Guess mine would be a straight roll then.
Unfortunate.
Una would be running and dashing with Blackwell.
So would mine be a straight roll or what?
Anyone that's dashing is going to be disadvantage.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, because I'm invisible, would that be advantage and then disadvantage?
I don't know that you. Don't know that you get advantage on it. You can't be seen, so that's an automatically success if it has to do with being seen. You can still be seen.
Una, what the fuck is with you and the dice gods today? That's a 1.
Do I need to make one?
You are being carried right now, so no.
Wait. I have my meta magic thing. Hang on.
Yeah.
My last one.
You're gonna use that on a 3?
That was a natural 1. My stealth is a +2.
Well, okay.
Aren't you being carried by Avril? I think you picked up both of you, didn't you?
No,
I was running behind
just
with
me.
Blackwell.
No, I only picked up Nichek.
Yeah, I gotta use my magical guidance. Okay, so it's at 13, so that would make my 12.
Okay.
If my ability check fails, I can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll my D20. But I have to use the new roll.
Perfect. So.
Wouldn't that be a 13?
Yeah, but it was at disadvantage, so my 12 would have to stick.
So Blackwell and Una, you guys are dashing, so you'll be a little bit ahead. As you guys start to head across the pathway here to try to sneak by, as you're running by Blackwell and Una, you see him start to like sniff around. He stops drinking from the pool, and he looks around. He looks directly into your direction. You guys get behind this building, but he seems to notice, and he's starting to make his way over as the rest of you guys try to pass through it. So, what do you guys do?
I would put Nietzsche down and be like, could you guys please run this time? I will catch up.
Aye, Captain.
Dash.
Do you see the veins on this thing though?
I will be fine.
I'm gonna have you guys all go
It's
ahead
got a
and
lot
roll.
of girth.
Oh, God.
Dear God.
Not where I was going, but that's where it went.
And here we are.
I roll a natural 20. What the fuck?
It's not the worst thing. That's a pretty good time.
How does a good natural 20 be on the stealth check?
Because you're running.
I wanted a 1 on the initiative because at least I can deal with that. But a natural 20 on initiative? Come on.
All right.
What's
We're
that?
gonna give her a nat 20 at some point tonight.
What's that thing's dex? Is it higher than a 12?
It's gonna go behind you guys. So.
Ooh, that's nice.
I would default to the monsters going behind the player if they roll the same. So.
That's very generous of you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's easier. I don't like calculating all the dex mods.
I was to say generous, but also easier.
Yeah, it gets tedious when you have a lot of monsters. So, all right, you guys got a chance to run before this thing catches up to you. Blackwell and Una, you guys have made it almost safely behind this ruined part of this building here. Yeah, what do you guys do first? You guys are all pretty much on a shared initiative right now, so.
I will let everyone get ahead of me, so I'm at the back. I still will try and make distance away from them. Hopefully everybody's dashing away. But I will stay at the back and like, you know, periodically make sure that I'm in between him and them.
Okay.
I'm gonna bless Avril Runner and Nietzsche, so you have an extra D4 on attack roll, saving throws.
Good call. Okay.
And then I'm going to move.
Okay. All right. So Avril's staying in the back. Blackwell heads up after casting Bless. Runner and Nietzsche. You guys all have something you could do here.
Una is running.
Okay. You taking the dash action or?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think I measured it out to about right here.
That's 6 that gets me there. I'm running.
Yep.
It dashes all around. Avril, what are you doing as you're hanging back?
You might as well dash too.
Yeah, like there-ish. Yeah.
Okay. As you're kind of hanging in the back, Apple, and the rest of you guys are heading up. He's going to use a legendary action that he has to make his movement towards you guys.
Boy.
Once it is his turn, he is going to go ahead and move a little bit further. He's going to get to here. He is going to try to plow through this here building.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
You shall not pass.
I don't have all my stuff set up yet. Let me check this here thing. I don't get to attack structures very often. Let's see how this works.
I knew I should have cockatrice this guy. There was a lot of girth jokes. I should have capitalized.
Oh, I got my mob.
Should I cast enlarge?
Put.
Make it too big.
What's up?
Can you tell how many cards are left in each X deck?
I can check. Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Okay. You don't want to know? I won't tell you if you don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I can't always know. I don't want to know.
Okay.
You're just gonna go until you're like, I can't push this button anymore.
Yep. I've done it before. I've done it before.
Okay.
But the way you said that makes it sound like I do not have that many left.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. That's good.
Yeah.
Guys, it could be worse.
Yeah, you could only have one left.
Or 0. Possibility.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it pulled up for you. So this is gonna be stone.
It's right behind us.
Run. Don't focus on it.
Okay.
Kind of hard not to focus on what's breathing right down our necks.
Is it?
It smells like weed.
It's fucking beautiful.
So it runs up behind you, Avril. You can see it coming around the corner, and you're like bracing for an attack. It kind of comes up and sees that it can't fit through this area. He nudges out one of the walls. It kind of shakes and rattles. You see it start to crumble, but it's still standing. But unfortunately, he has 2 attacks that he can make, and the next one plows through, and he makes it right next to you and Runner. But that's all he can do. So, gonna bring us the rest of you guys again.
Okay.
I'm slapping down a cock.
Okay.
I'm about to lay down my cock on your bush.
Ooh, would this Hail Mary work?
And then I'm running.
Kind of weird that your cock makes the bush hard.
It's sturdy.
This went all over the place.
It's sturdy.
All right.
Kids at home, this episode is gonna be rated R.
When have we had a rated lower than that episode?
Yeah, blame Una and the flipping off and the motherfuckers.
Haha.
Last we've had PG-13.
That's true.
And that's when we were all too tired to think straight.
That's when I was an actual child.
So wholesome back then in school.
All right. You check, you drop a cock, and you're.
Exactly.
I'm gonna swing at him and try and push him back.
All right.
That's not gonna hit.
Ooh. That is gonna unfortunately miss on that one.
You can add a D4 to it.
Wait, did I get skipped?
Oh yeah, I can add D4.
Well, you guys are all on a shared initiative, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Uno's gonna do a sleep spell, but I'll just wait.
That sleep spell's not gonna knock that thing out, man.
At level 3?
Hell no, that thing's got hundreds of HP. I guarantee it.
There's a
All
20.
right.
So 20 on the first one, 27 on the second one.
those will hit both of them.
And on my second hit, I will knock him 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
And more importantly, away from Runner.
Dash.
Okay. So the first one feels like it's not going to quite break through as you're making the swing, but you feel this like almost angelic hand kind of push your hammer a little bit harder, and it bursts through into his leg. Kind of hear some cracks as it takes some bludgeoning damage from the first one. And then the second one, you come back around with another hit, this time trying to knock it back. It hits, so that is 5 feet back, is that correct?
Yeah.
It starts to slide back through the rubble that it's made, taking another 10 bludgeoning damage. From your warning, right? And yeah. So you made your attacks, Avril? Got anything else?
Yeah, now I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
Yep. So I dash as he knocks it back. I'll dash and do 60.
Okay. All right.
It was like your dorm room, Nietzsche.
What do you mean?
Una Blackwell.
And I will activate the belt of challenge.
Are you still nose blind to it? Like, it's been years.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
4 extra damage, and it can't attack anything other than me.
Okay. Is that a bonus action on that? Yeah.
No, that's just if I am hit with an attack.
Perfect. Okay. So 4 extra damage, and it can only attack you, and that's till the end of your next turn, or does it specify? I made a lot of magic items. I can't remember.
On its next turn, yeah. On its next turn, it can only attack me.
Okay, so for 1 turn, it has the effect. Perfect. Okay. Let me put a marker so I don't forget that. I probably will anyway, but. All right. Luna and Blackwell, you guys, are you dashing as well, Blackwell? Or are you just taking one?
Yeah, I dashed.
Okay. Luna, so that's.
She's. I don't like leaving Avril there, like as a player, but I know Una would actually. She'd take off.
Avril told you to leave him here.
Well, you know, I'll move the 30, and then I will throw a Eldritch Blast at it.
Run!
I'm running!
Run faster! Avril will be fine. I will be okay. This is what he's built for.
I mean, there's also a cockatrice in front of him.
That's true.
The cockatrice can't move.
It is in the way.
As you start to get ready to cast your Eldritch Blast, Luna, it takes a legendary action to move up towards Avril and the cockatrice.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Second thought. She's just gonna run.
Okay.
She's just gonna take that extra 30.
All right.
Like,
No,
it's getting too close.
Looks like it lit a fire under your butt.
With legendary action, it can also make an attack. It is going to try to do against the cockatrice. Well, no, it can't.
Yeah,
It can't. It can only attack me.
Sweet. You're going to get a thunderous strike on this one after.
Oh, God, Av.
Luckily, it's a 14 to hit, so that's not going to do it.
Nope.
All right. So yeah, you said you're going to dash, Yuna?
Yeah, I went the full 60 movement.
All right, so it's going to bring us to his turn, but she can only attack Admiral still, so it's going to see if it recharges its ability real quick.
Shut up.
And that's not going to do it. So he is going to try to attack you, though. 18 to hit and a 14 to hit. Probably neither of those.
Nope.
All right. Try as it might, it is not happening. It is going to move over to here, though. And that'll be the end of its turn.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah.
All right. I will attack it again. Push it back 5 feet.
Okay.
No. Well, I'll roll the d4, but no, I'm pretty sure a 17 still doesn't hit, right?
Could be.
We'll go for it. Oh, that's not a 17.
Yeah, no, it's not going to do it. 18 is its AC, so you guys know.
Whew. Okay. Bonus action shield push. So gonna do the shove action.
Okay. Be contested. Athletics for him. He got a nat 20 on the. It's a 24, so.
Damn, if I would have gotten the 15 I was going for, it would have worked. So yeah, it doesn't work. But I am activating Belt Challenge again. Wait, no, I have to see if I have to hit. One second.
Oh.
Okay, no, it doesn't work. Okay, so now I'm going to take a step back before knee check does to try and bait out its reaction.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna take it. Ooh, that is an 11. Not gonna work.
Cool. As soon as he whiffs on me, I say, knee check, run now.
It's going to make a Constitution save. Yep.
They got a 17 on the save.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Then I'm gonna dip.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's gonna use some movement. I'll let you go where you're gonna go, Admiral. He makes it move. He's gonna move there. He gets to make a maul attack. 23 to for you, Admiral.
Did he use his legendary action to move again?
He did.
Oh, so he canceled the rest of our turn.
No, you guys still have turns. It was just at the end of the Admiral D-check situation there.
Okay, because I don't think me and Runner went.
Yeah, no, you guys are still good to go. He's just using a legendary action. That's 22 force damage for you, Admiral. May change some decisions you guys make. I don't know. But
Nah, I'm still all good to go.
so Runner, Blackwell, and Una, I think you all have you still can do.
Runner's gonna keep dashing away.
That makes sense. In the name. Well, I guess not damage, but running for sure. All right, so Una and Blackwell.
Una's gonna freaking run.
60 gets me there running down the stairs.
All right.
Una went 30.
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna hit the thing with an Eldritch Blast from. If she can still see it. It's big enough, right? Because I'm at the top of a waterfall.
I don't think you can because this is kind of like a tree stump here.
Okay.
I'd say probably not from where you're at, unfortunately.
Alright, then she's just gonna run.
If you want to, though, you can make that attack before you run.
I gave you 9 health.
Yeah, we'll have her do it before she runs.
Okay.
Alright, use Cure Wounds real quick on Avril, and then right up
The first one's a 14.
Ooh, okay, that one is going to miss, unfortunately.
Alright, and then the second one, that's a 21.
That'll hit.
So 1 hit. Oh, okay, yeah. 7.
Okay. Yeah, Una starts to blast as she runs, throwing some Eldritch Blast as she runs up the stairs to get to the top of this pretty strong waterfall thing. As it's getting close to Avril, you hit it with the last one as you pass around the corner. Blacko, what did you say you did?
I healed Avril with a Cure Wounds, and then ran up the stairs.
Okay. Perfect. So, Avril, did you say you wanted to make some attacks?
Is this our turn again?
Yes. So after he moved up there,
I think it's his turn.
Yeah, because I think that was his legendary that he attacked me with, right?
That's right. Yeah, you attacked him and he. Okay, that's right. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna bring us to his turn. Legendary reactions are so confusing. Okay. So he's going to try to make a maul attack, but he's going to see if he recharges first. He does not. So first maul attack is a 15. Probably not going to work. He's going to try to start rushing up these stairs towards Blackwell, though, and he's going to make another maul attack against Blackwell this time. 24 to hit. It's going to be...
Nah, fam.
It's going to be 14.
Is it 14?
Yes.
Alrighty.
And that's all it can do, so... Yeah. That is going to be the end of its turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move to here. Let's see here. Actually, I'm not going to move there. I'm going to try something really dumb.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
Okay.
And I want to try and goad him into attacking me. I'm going to step back to here and be like, come on then, you big bitch.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. He is going to not attack you with that opportunity attack.
Ah, shit. Oh, wait, did he do that attack on, oh, no, you just did Cure Wounds. Oh, shit. I was thinking because Blackwell was invisible the whole time up until then.
Yep. Casted a spell. All right. Yeah. So you move over there. Plan didn't quite work that time.
No, it didn't. Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do.
You taking the attack of opportunity, Black Wolf.
I'm Misty stepping and then running 30 feet.
Good move. Okay. All right. As he sees Avril back off and Black will poof out of its range. Only person he sees to go for is Nietzsche and Avril, and he's going to pick the former. So
Um, isn't it Nietzsche's turn to? Oh, he's using a legendary again.
legendary action.
How many does he have?
He has one he can use per turn.
That's
He's recharging.
Um. But yeah, go ahead.
The 21 to hit.
Yep, run it.
19 force damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! There comes a time in every young man's life when he needs to make a decision.
Yep.
It's time for this boy to learn from his previous mistake and disengage.
Thank God.
God.
It's like he's growing up in front of us.
And hide behind Una.
Yes, hide behind your fellow chaos maker.
I'm just screaming at him, like, "Come on, bitch, bring it!"
Yeah, he seems to be going for the easier meal here. We still got Una, Runner, and
Yeah, I'm in through the cave at this point. I'm gone.
all right. Runner runs like he does. Makes it
As
through.
I do.
Oh, I mean, I know we didn't whittle off enough hit points for a sleep spell to do any good.
No.
Oh no, what's your carrying capacity?
Honestly, I don't know. I got a +1 strength. So it's a 12.
Look at your
Just click on
inventory.
your wait.
I am currently here.
Get carried.
My capacity is 180 pounds, but I have 118 weight on me right now.
Yours is 180. Then your carrying, your push, drag, and lift should be 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means you could pick Nietzsche up and move. It would still only be, I think it's half, but still
Probably need to
move
get to
that
the
last
door.
little difference.
Pick up Nietzsche and Den Dash.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do both. Like I don't think you could
no.
dash.
You can just make it outside of your normal movement. I think.
That is. See my movement. Yeah, it would put me in the cave. So. Yeah, I'll grab Nietzsche and run into the cave.
Uppy.
I have water. I have a ring of water walking, so I'll be able to like run across the water.
Perfect. Yeah. So you swipe up Nietzsche as this thing just looks like it's running up the stairs towards you, and you guys pass.
Shit, we're leaving Avril behind. I don't like this.
He's
Okay.
fine.
It didn't seem too enticed by Avril. I don't think it likes carrying.
Let's see here. Since I know which general direction Avril is in, can I quickly just send off a fast message? Or is that too many actions?
Well, I think it is an action to grab.
Yeah.
It's a grapple thing, I believe. So. Yeah.
All right. I'll wait till my next turn then.
All right.
Hopefully Avril is in 120 feet range of me. Oh yeah, he will be.
So it's gonna be its turn. Being two options here with a pool full of water. He's gonna go for Apple, I suppose. He's gonna go right here first and see if he recharges. No, he does not. Okay. So he's gonna make his first maul attack against you, Apple.
Everything is at disadvantage against me now.
That's right, you got blur on. Accidentally rolled a nat 20 for initiative for some accidental reason. That's unfortunate. Well, he did not get above an 11, so that is not going to do it. He is going to stay right there, though, so that's going to be the end of its turn.
All right, dope. I'm going to dash and jump because I have 20 strength. If I move 10 feet, that means I can jump 20 feet.
Okay. Okay.
Whew.
And I'm going to haul ass all the way up around this other side.
At the end of that, he's going to use his legendary action.
Of course he is.
Move here.
Use my legendary action to flip him off.
All right, Blackwell, what are you trying to do? You going to hang back, or are you going to try to make it out with your buddies?
Throw a produce flame at him.
Okay.
Or no.
He,
Toll the dead.
okay, I don't think he's in your sight line from where you're standing where he's at. He's at like the bottom of the waterfall, unfortunately.
Okay, I thought he might have been taller than that.
I don't know if you can make it there. Let me see. That require a dash to get there. So.
Nope. Gonna make that run.
Yeah. Do you have any other ideas of what to do here?
Who?
Produce flame at disadvantage. That didn't hit.
Okay. Yeah, you lob blindly a ball of flame. It goes down and it kind of doesn't make it quite past the waterfall. It fizzles out in the water ahead of you. Runner, Una, and Nietzsche, are you guys just hanging out in the cave or trying to make it farther?
I'm trying to finish my sketch.
While Una's carrying you.
I'm looking around to check over our environment, like see what the inside of the cave looks like, basically.
Okay. So it's kind of a tunnel. It's not like really a cave. It's kind of a pathway that leads out about 30 feet, kind of winds back and forth until it leads you back outside.
Una will send a message to Avril because he's still within 120 feet of her.
Okay.
And it's gonna be, let me know when you escape the damn thing so I don't have to worry.
He'd be like, I'm okay.
I still want to know when you get away.
All right. So that's everything for everybody. It's going to use its turn to move up toward Avril. Recharges. That is quite unfortunate for him, but good for you, Avril. So
Yay me.
He's going to try to maul attack you. He's 17 and a 13. Unfortunately, he's not going to do it. So I can't really move anywhere else, so that's going to be his turn.
Dope. And dash again.
Alright. It's going to be a disadvantage opportunity attack. It's not going to hit. the swings in his rolls are crazy. Seems like, but anyway. Right at the end. He uses legendary action to move, but he's not going to quite make it. Blackwell, do you have anything you want to try? You can probably see him from where you're at now.
Now I want to do the Toll the Dead.
Okay. Let's do save. Got it. 12.
14.
2 necrotic damage. Alright. So that's gonna
And then I'm gonna leave.
Okay. There's a Blackwell makes his way into the cave tunnel. He's gonna use this turn to move up.
Oh,
Recharge. Does not do it. And that is a 10, and that one was a 9. Man, that blur is doing
Hell yes. I was like debating on it. I was like, okay, I can try and attack and push him, but if I just use blur once, I can get some real value.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. This turn.
I just hit him twice, say fuck you, and then try and push him back, and then dip set.
Okay. Ooh, well, he's not gonna do it. Standing his ground. 27 will do it. Is this supposed to be a strength save for those knockbacks?
Um,
I think it was. I think I messed that up the first time.
hold on. It's crushing strike. Let's see. Somewhere down here. There it is. Nope. It's just if I hit, I get to move it.
Perfect. So yeah, you said you're gonna push it back with that one?
Yep. And then dip set into the hole.
Alright, yeah, you give him a nice uppercut with the hammer. He kind of goes sliding back, and you see his back foot slide off the waterfall. He's just like trying to climb up onto the waterfall, and he's flipping back and falls down the side of it as you are able to make your way out and escape.
A little farewell tap.
Let's go.
Nice.
Alright.
all
I
right.
wonder if
Let's go.
if the areas where we actually defeated the enemies, if people are gonna be like, oh, this is an easy scroll through here.
Maybe. So yeah, you guys make your way out the other side of the Gruel Guild Gate along the green line, ley line.
Yeah, best in class, best in class.
Nice. Now if we just follow the green, it should go right down to the next, right?
Yep.
Supposedly, yes.
Two more.
Green and white, and I think the other one we decided was blue and white.
Yeah, so I would just say, so we're looking for green, the serenity and peace. So
Like-
which one?
Oh, right now we're at what, the Serenity and Chaos?
Chaos. Yeah.
We've done all the Chaos.
Okay, so no more chaos. We'll follow serenity then. And so I just start following
Find peace and
serenity.
follow south.
And as we approach the area, Avril smells something in the air. It smells like dryads.
Dirty sons of bitches.
His favorite.
Yeah, this one is a little longer to get down, but you guys head over into Precinct 4. A familiar area since you guys have been here before recently, but you follow the green ley down to where it intersects just at the border of Precinct 3, I believe it is. Yeah, you guys make your way into the Selesnian Conclave. Um, Making your way through the streets here, though, is going to be a task, in and of itself.
Of course.
So,
Do I have urchin?
I got nothing for helping us move
Nope.
through cities.
Nope.
so you guys are working on making your way down to this area. This seems to be a some kind of like holy gathering going on today in the streets. People are everywhere. People are trying to flag you down and try to get you to join their cause of their church from all over the place. How are you guys going to navigate this to stay on task?
Stop hitting me.
I actively have my guru patch out, and I just start acting fucking like an asshole.
Do
I want to seem very inapproachable and be very obvious that I'm Ghoul Clan, and I know Selesnya and Ghoul don't get along very well.
with my Golgari stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, you say fuck that noise. I'm not doing with all of that. You dip out and kind of weasel your way around to get around the crowd. Avril, you said you're gonna.
Oh wait, it says that your companions you can be led as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm just following Nietzsche.
Yeah, okay. You guys swoop around, following Nietzsche, saying screw all of that. You guys pop back up on the other side. A little bit of a smellier journey than the scenic route, but you guys wind up where you need to be at the
I'll be honest. Uno's about to throw down some cult of Rakdos shit and basically go, "You think your religion's great? Mine's better. We gotta fucking destroy it coming." But no, we'll sneak around the undercity parts. That's fine. Una's cool with that.
I was this close to taking off my helmet and just walking around with the lowered head.
Burn, motherfuckers!
Intimidation.
All right. So you guys are going to end up East Leslie and Gilgate. You find this giant stone wall that you need to pass through. It's got the face of Max Lesnia himself atop the gate here.
Ugh. Not liking this.
That is a scary visage.
Oh yeah.
I just want to take off running.
Yep, just keeping it moving.
Yep. Momentum go.
My hand over the bushes, touching as much tree as I can. I'll be back. I'll save you from these goddamn dryads.
I'm like, sure you don't want to join this group?
I think they like the dryads. I think that there's a whole like bond thing they do.
Yeah, they're cool with the dryads.
Never trust the dryads. They'll try and wrestle you.
You don't like dryads like I don't like goblins.
I think his is different.
He hates dryads, period. I just want to punch goblins in the face.
I'm gonna whisper to Una, I think he slept with a dryad and it's like a weird thing.
Ugh. Also, I don't judge, but I don't need that. I don't need that in my brain theater.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's like a tree and a bird.
Do you think?
It seems right, but wrong at the same time.
Do you think he got a splinter?
No, I'm just thinking position. How is that physically possible? The dryad's a freaking tree.
I'm walking and I'm jogging, and after me check while talking.
Una is just getting like tree root tentacle things in her head. The images are not pretty.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
don't want to talk about it.
He always brings up wrestling.
Fair warning about this one: that the dynamic lighting may be a little wonky. These are kind of some tiny maps here that I'm working
Oh
with.
no, it's a maze.
But you guys, Runner, as you take off, or Nichek, you take off, and the rest of you fall in behind. You find yourselves where entered an intersection where 8 paths converge symmetrically. You can see the great tree Fitsugati dead ahead above the hedge wall, but the paths curve, and there's no telling which one might lead to it. A sundial stands in the center of the intersection, the shadow from its non pointing straight toward the tree, which is highly odd because the sun isn't behind you. Your shadow points in the proper direction. Only the sundial's shadow points ahead.
Wait, the our shadow points in the proper direction of the sun, is what you're saying?
Yeah, so like the sun's over here to your left, your shadow's pointing off to the right like normal, but the sundials, however, is pointing straight ahead, the shadow from the sundial.
So it's pointing up here, or
Yeah, so this here is going to be the shadow that's casting.
um, I would follow the shadow then. Seems like the most logical thing, right?
Okay.
Can we turn the sundial?
Does the sundial say anything?
Um. So Nichek, as you try to spin it around and move it, it's not budging whatsoever.
Okay.
Let me see if it says something.
The shadow points north, like
Correct.
toward noon.
Correct.
Would you consider this to
Or I
be
guess
a place of the wild?
I'm gonna say no.
Darn it.
Let me see what this sundial says. It does have a placard that reads something.
Because my other background lets me always know which way I'm supposed to be going if I'm in the wilds.
So, below it on a placard, it says, "The kiss of the sun for pardon, the song of the birds for mirth. One is nearer God's heart in a garden anywhere else on earth."
Is there a particular direction we hear more birds coming from?
You do hear birds passively, but it doesn't seem to be coming from any one direction. It's kind of just this whole area is reminiscent with the sound of birds singing.
Part of me wants to torch this place, but I know it won't get very far as soon as we hit the dead end.
Are there symbols? I'm like calling this out of them. Are there symbols where there's normally numbers on the sundial?
I'd be like, well, it says this, and then I look at the top of it to see if there's symbols or what's it's actually about.
It looks like an actual sundial. You see the numbers kind of rotating around the dial. Are you continuing on North Blackwell, or the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing?
Can you post that inscription?
Sure.
I got a feeling I'm gonna overthink this.
Yeah, it feels like we were supposed to follow the shadow, but like it just said something about sunlight.
This is the sun for the pardon, telling the birds for mirth. That's hard. Pardon.
I mean, I'm gonna go.
So is there a one in the direction that the shadow's going?
I'd say it kind of looks like a clock. I'm not exactly sure what a sundial would normally look like. But I'm going to say it's 12 up to the north, and it rotates around 1, 2, so on, back to 12.
I think we should go the opposite way of the shadow.
I was
I
thinking the same
agree,
thing.
because that would be going towards the sun. That's what I was thinking too.
The only thing I can think is either that or toward the east where the sun rises.
So back, if you go back away from the shadow, that's where you came in from. just so you are aware.
Oh, okay. That's just weirdly placed on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I imagine that because this is a maze, we're going to be jumping around.
I guess for the first one, let's try the shadow.
Try the shadow.
Do you mean opposite the shadow?
That's where we came in at.
Oh, opposite the shadow is where we came in. So follow the shadow.
Yeah, that was another thing, was we were at the bottom of the map, so I figured we came from down that one.
Yeah.
My other thought was going in towards the one, because it says in this inscription that it says, one is nearer God's heart in a garden than anywhere else on earth. So to go in the direction of one, which, if this is how a clock works, it'd be like 12, like 30, you know what I'm saying? So I would either be upright
I mean,
or up directly.
I think it's saying a person feels the kiss of the sun and the song of the birds in a garden, so they feel closer to God in a garden.
So you guys are following the shadow, or
Yeah,
I mean, east of the shadow seems right to me, but I can see the logic behind one as well, if you want to argue that.
yeah, that's why I don't have like a strong place on it other than that it says a number and we're dealing with something that's a clock. But I also see the logic in a shadow. That's why I said I'm fine with either one. That way, if we do find another sundial, we can read it, and if there's another number in that next text, then we know that we should be following the numbers, not just the shadows. So, that's just my 2 cents. I'll still just go whichever way everybody else goes.
so we settle in on going for the shadow, or you trying? Okay. So you guys start to head down, following Blackwell through this curved path that leads around, following the shadow of the sundial. The shadow kind of disappears behind you as you walk through some hedges, and you find yourself
I always wanted to find myself.
right.
Excuse me.
So here you find yourself, uh, after walking for a bit, you come up to a similar intersection with another sundial.
Okay, so what's the inscription here say?
So yeah, tokens over here.
Love you.
Um,
Am I allowed to be on that screen?
Not really.
so this sundial says,
Wait, are you gonna get in trouble?
"Grow old along with me. The best is
okay.
yet to be."
Get in trouble if you had kids on the screen?
Yeah.
And on
Grow along.
okay, sorry.
So grow along with me. It'll be like a tree, but
So this sundial has two shadows, one pointing to the north and one pointing to the east.
Be here forever.
I mean, shadows grow as the day goes on.
And you will be here forever.
So, which direction is the sun at right now? Is one of them actually in the correct way?
I'm listening to
the sun doesn't affect it, right?
According to the first one, it didn't seem to
Let's
affect
say
it.
weird things.
Yeah, because you said our shadows move the correct direction of the sun.
Right. So it's probably like where you guys were at. I'm gonna say it's in the
Hey.
your rightmost direction. So your shadows are casting to the left.
Okay, so I was just seeing if this was still continuous with the first spot.
Seems to be.
Okay.
Well, if this is indeed talking about the length of the shadow, right? If the we're talking about noon or midnight, which is 12, the shadow's gone. The shadow would grow at 3, which would be to the right.
Then we go right.
I can agree with that.
Okay, you're going to the right, Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Once again, walking around the first path through some hedges. You guys find yourself seems to be a familiar location. Sundial pointing, with the show pointing north.
Oh,
Damn it. It just came back the way we went.
Yeah, so it's weird though. You don't see any footprints on the ground like someone's been here before.
Is there any sort of check that I can make to account for my personal stupidity?
Okay. Kind of what are you looking for? We'll see.
Help! I'm looking for help.
He's basically saying his character is smarter than he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give some helpful advice. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check to see what you get.
My second guess, because I actually read that second one wrong. Before you say anything, grow old along with me could mean the twilight years, which would be midnight.
So, Nichek, you're kind of looking at the situation after following along with everybody. Do you guys want the helpful advice right now, or do you want to try something else?
Yes, do it.
So, you're putting the pieces together, like looking at the shadows, like have you got the first one correct and all that stuff, and then the little engravings on the sundials. The engravings that are there just seem to be fun little flavor text for the sundials. They seem to be Silesian in nature, but outside of that, they don't seem to have an effect on which determining the correct path.
Okay.
Oh, well. Goddamn.
So follow our nose wherever it goes.
Yeah.
North it is.
Back to the north.
The shadows seem to be what's telling you where to go in some form or fashion. But yeah.
So does this one that we were just in, is that the shadow we came from? Did we come from the right side of this next square, or did we come from that top right like he was coming?
So every time you guys enter one of these sections, you're coming from the south.
Got it. Okay. So it's basically just guessing every time.
There's hints there. I didn't want to.
There's probably a pattern.
Yeah, I'll
So-
give you guys a little bit more of opportunity to try to solve it before I get super.
I guess we'll follow the shadow to the north.
Yeah, I say we go up in this one, and then we go like northeast on the next one, like between the two shadows.
Oh,
Did
smart.
we travel the northern shadow last time? We went to the right shadow.
Oh, we went to the...
We
No,
chose
no.
the right shadow last time, so
Maybe we should just go the north shadow and just keep following the shadow.
I mean, I kind of like where Nichek's head is at. But if you guys want to go north,
I see the appeal of what Nietzsche's saying there.
I want to roll a survival check.
Yeah, I was
See
thinking
who's my
about
intuition
survival
tells
check
me to
as well.
follow.
I'm gonna say no to that one.
Aw.
this is one of those times I wish I had the giant elk.
So I got three votes for Nichek's idea. Runner and Una, you guys got any ideas? Well, Runner, you saying maybe the north one?
Yeah, I'm thinking we continue to follow the shadows and just test that theory first.
Yeah. I'm thinking Shadow Theory.
Okay, so two votes for going north, 3 for going northeast. You guys want to go with the more popular vote, or
Yeah, I don't want to split them. I wouldn't split the party. So if those three head that way, then I would follow.
Yeah.
okay?
I was gonna totally say we should split the party.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you just end up back at the beginning again, and then got to run through it again.
I mean, maybe.
Alternatively, we
I
could
will
do
say,
bottom left.
if we end up back at that one square, you're gonna hear Una's yell, "Son of a bitch," really loud anywhere.
Maybe. I mean,
Follow
this
you,
place
Nico.
hasn't even left footprints or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
Follow
true.
me, check.
I feel like we're in like a pocket dimension type shit.
So we're keeping the party together. We split the party.
We're keeping the party together. Follow me, check.
Okay, perfect. So you guys down the northeastern path. You guys walk over this time going left instead of right, like you did the first one. Kind of meanders around a bit before you wind up in the next area, coming from the south again. I'm going to move your tokens over, and I'll
Oh.
let you see.
Well, if walking between two worked, does that mean we just walk between the two to the south?
We just came from there.
Where last time.
You see
Oh,
a
Yeah.
came from
shadow
the south.
pointing.
Yeah, but it was also just a magic maze.
Yeah.
So I guess we follow the shadow to the north, or
Stuff.
What does this one say?
This one says. This one says, "The time to be happy is now. The place to be happy is here."
This one is different. The sundial is different in the middle of this one. It's faced in a different direction.
Oh, you're right.
Let me read this this text here, so it might offer some insight.
we just go the direction the sundial faces or points to?
Well, if we look at how the sundial faced before, then the the part that is facing Avril used to be on the bottom. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying.
I'm going to take a look here in a second. Uh, okay.
In the back of my mind the whole time, I've just been kind of thinking, like, do we follow the shadows, or do we just go in the direction that sundial pointing part is facing?
Seeing that one of them points a different direction, that definitely makes that enticing.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 in a row didn't change, and I was just like, maybe that doesn't mean anything, but now that this one's different, I'm like, I don't know. Because, like, normally a sundial, like, if the top part is how you judge which, like, what time it would be, how the angle part comes up and the sun hits it, and that's what moves around. So it'd be this, like, 45-degree angle part that comes up the short side of that right there.
So to add on to that, are the numbers turned or is just the dial turned?
Let me see here. So the numbers seem to be the same in the same arrangement as the previous one. Uh, the sundial is changed in direction, like the dial itself, but the numbers seem to be in the same layout. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty much straightforward as you see here. You got a shadow pointing to the north, southeast to southwest. The sundial is turned 180 degrees from where it once was. Yeah, kind of what you're looking at here.
My guess is left.
Same.
Yeah, I feel strongly towards going the direction of the sundial. I personally think it's top right, but that's just because how sundials work.
Well, like in the first one, we like if the sundial's like an arrow, like the shadow shot out, and that's where we
Shot
went.
out the tip of the arrow.
Yeah, and then on the next one, we had to go in between two shadows. So maybe we got to just follow the arrow in between two shadows. That's my logic, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I see the logic of following it like an arrow, but then still by that logic, if we don't know if we went the right way.
I think if we don't end up back at the beginning, it's the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, above board, I've been through a mob puzzle before, and it was not the case then.
Decision, decision. So what do we think?
So my off the wall observation here is, if you rotate the dial, that could potentially rotate all of the shadows as well. So if you rotate all of the shadows clockwise one, then the one between two shadows would be the bottom left.
Ooh, that's a good theory.
So if we rotated the dial, can we move this dial back to the way the other dials were?
Doesn't seem to budge as you try to rotate it.
Yeah, so if we moved it though back the way the other dials were, then it would be the one straight to the left would be the direction that we would be going. Because it would have to turn at 90 degrees.
Wait, what?
Because this dial that we're looking at right now is rotated 90 degrees from the ones that the other two. So
Yeah, once pointed to the top, now it's pointed to the left.
Yeah, so if we were to point it back to the top, it would move these shadows two spaces clockwise. So it would be top left would have a shadow, and bottom left would have a shadow.
Oh, because you're
and
saying
path
because
would
you'd have to
shadow.
turn it 45 degrees and then 90 degrees. So which would
Yeah.
be two. Okay.
Yeah, I think I said 180 degrees. I'm at 90.
All right, so that's two theories for left. I said we go left then.
Left.
Yeah.
We're going left. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm going to tell you guys end up at the very situation similar to the first time. You make your way back to the starting sundial. Once again, no footprints, no crazy things. But you guys can make your way back here just to save some time.
Yeah, and make
Yes.
my way back here and then go south.
South?
Yep.
Okay, once again, you guys spend a few more minutes walking around curved edges before you make your way back.
Is it possible that each set has one solution? So we'll just repeat what we did if it worked and then choose another outcome. So I would say that we should go north and then northeast and then get back.
Wait a second.
Wait, what if we just go north, northeast, east, southeast?
I was going to say, yeah, what if it's just the clock?
Yeah, what if we just go around?
Yeah.
So we'll
Try
try
that.
Why
that.
are we overthinking this? Why are we overthinking
get-
that?
Yeah. So we
We'll
go
get
right
back-
this time, and then if that works, then we go bottom right, and then bottom. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
At 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Now we're going what?
3.
3 o'clock?
Yep. And then we'll go. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going east this time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're gonna get back to the third one and then go east.
Guys, spend a couple minutes twisting through this hedge maze as you come out to the next one.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Like the hands on the clock.
1, 2,
Now-
3, 4. So now,
It's
yeah,
what
another
time
4
the-
o'clock.
We'll go southeast.
So this one's going to be a little different. So let me redo this one.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Sitting here.
it's because it's noon, one or no wait.
I mean, there's more
Noon,
numbers on a
1,
clock than there is
3,
options.
4.
Let
So
me
be like,
let me go ahead and read this before you guys start deducing your ideas. Here.
and
So
throw us off.
you guys see that this fourth sundial casts an X shape. As you kind of examine them for a minute, the shadows seem to slowly rotate around the face of the sundial, spinning faster and faster and becoming shorter until they shrink into the gnomon. And then the sundial shows no shadow at all. Then it starts to rotate again, expanding out, and then slowing down till it comes to a stop, and then it starts to rotate back into the sundial, and then so on and so on.
Can I do an Arcana check on that?
Is there any inscription or like the other ones?
Yes, there is, in fact. It's funny how these are laid out because it seems to be mocking you guys a little. Amidst
Oh, that's how puzzles go in games.
amidst the flowers, I tell the hours.
Una just flips it off like,
you dial.
Yeah. So I guess 4 o'clock.
Yeah, my recommendation would still be southeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's where we go. Yeah, because if we go 6 o'clock, we come back the way we came.
hmm
It takes about 10 minutes this time to go through the process of getting back here, but you guys.
Ah!
Okay, so it's not just going around.
No.
I'm going to the right.
On to the right.
Going to the right. I'm just walking to the right.
Is anyone following?
Una will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys spend another 10 minutes. Back to the
Ah!
I go left.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
following the new chick to the left.
Another 10 minutes down.
I'm going north.
Once again.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it possible that we can only move when the shadows have stopped? Because it says it stops for us a little bit, right?
Yeah, so what they do, they're making an X shape, they spin around, and then they slowly get faster until they get into the sundial, and then they start to do the same, but the opposite motion where they expand, stop at their X point, and then keeps going on. The cycle repeats.
Miss the flowers tell the hours.
And knowing
Flowers point to where the sun is.
me checks, intelligence roll from earlier, those are just flavor. The things.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
they don't mean anything.
Bottom left.
All right. So to 8 o'clock.
Okay, so you guys have been 30 minutes down. I think this situation so far. The 8 o'clock one, that's what's going to be the. Well, I don't know what direction that would be.
Bottom left.
Left. I think that's where you guys just.
Bottom left. Like southwest.
Okay.
Down here.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
have
we went straight left last.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, another 10 minutes goes by, so you guys are at 40 minutes right now.
Okay.
So I guess that just leaves top left and top right.
And straight up.
And straight down.
We already went straight up.
Oh yeah.
You guys have made three tries so far, or 4 now.
The first one we did was bottom right. Then we went left. Then we went up.
And we went
Then
right.
we went bottom left.
You went right.
Yeah, I went right. So yeah, it's top left, top right, and down.
Well, someone wanted to say they were wanting to make a roll of some kind. I thought I heard that.
I did say I want to make an Arcana check.
Okay, you can roll an Arcana check for that.
Yeah, that's about what I expect.
Yeah, so
We don't know shit.
you definitely can tell something is magical about this place.
I tried to do a survival roll weird way. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and make a survival one, I'm not going to tell you which direction is the right direction, but I will to give you a reps.
Can I help him with
Sure. That'll be a +2 to it.
survival is my thing?
I could also do nature or arcana if you prefer.
It depends on like what kind of information you're trying to get. I'll flavor it to whatever you're trying to include.
I'm just trying to have them suss out which direction is the right. What's the pattern here?
Okay, then go ahead and make a straight. I don't think the help action is going to work for this, but if you just make a straight wisdom or intelligence check, we'll see what happens.
Son of a bitch.
Oof.
Okay.
I am befuddled. This is not math.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in each check, black, well, putting mindset, in each check you can realize that there is definitely magic going on in this place. Telling that to Blackwell, you kind of put that together that things are everything seems to be permeating from the sundial in the middle. So magic's probably coming from that direction, is what you guys can figure together. AKA,
can I feel the ley line here?
Yes, you feel like no matter where you end up, like every time you walk off a path, you walk off the ley lines. But as soon as you come back here, you're in the crossroads of a green and white lake. Seems to be magically putting you back.
Oh, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't tried to turn around because it just magically teleports us back to the start.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Not like a teleportation, but like you walk around and then you find yourself back at the beginnings.
It's like fey shit.
Yeah, face shit. Dryads and shit, you know.
Una is actually.
I was just thinking, I was just like, do I recognize this as fucking dryad trickery?
Likely. It is likely.
I mean, any kind of Feywild magic is gonna be dryad trickery.
All right. This might.
Is there like, can I like roll this as like as a survival check based on the fact that I grew up in an area where wild magic is like a regular thing?
Don't know if it's wild magic necessarily. Maybe. Let me think about that for a second. Una, did you say something?
Yeah. Una's gonna do like a produce flame in her hand, and she's gonna kind of do the trick that people do in caves to try to find where there's a draft, and see if the flame might point a direction.
Okay.
Una out here outsmarting everybody.
Okay. Let's see. Is this wild magic? I don't think I can classify this as wild magic necessarily, because it's still pretty structured and everything. It's just
Yeah, because your magic's more primal, I guess.
Yeah, my magic's very primal.
Yeah, I don't think I can quantify it as wild magic. But Una, you do make a produce flame.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this above board. This is only going to work one time because you guys are getting stuck on this one. You produce a flame in your hand.
Okay.
You're trying to really focus on the fire because it doesn't seem to like do abnormal stuff for fire, but just ever so slightly, you can notice this pool going towards the sun.
That doesn't help.
Yeah. Does this sundial move?
You can try if you'd like to.
I'll push it.
So as you grab onto it, you notice that you're like the top feels a little squishy, and then as you're trying to push harder and harder, you just kind of get sucked into the top, and Avril disappears.
Damn it.
Damn it! Una throws her hand down on it with the produced flame that she still has in her hand.
Also, get sucked into it.
I'm gonna fall into the fetal position and roll into it, defeated.
Okay.
And for a penny and for a pound.
Fuck this.
And on top of it.
It's a difficult puzzle. I'm not gonna lie. Do you check?
I can't believe that worked.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I do it too.
Okay.
All right, are we all in here?
Yeah.
All right, I cast Fireball.
So, you guys make it to. I'm gonna tell you this is the final step of this puzzle here.
Yay!
This time the sundial cast 8 shadows that point in every possible pathway. There's no weird stuff with it going into the sundial or anything. Just 8 flat shadows going across every pathway. What do you guys do about it?
Looking down the pathways, do any of them just look like an exit?
They all seem to curve out of view. Like you have to walk down a curvy path to get to the next one.
Where's the tree at?
The tree seems to be. You can see its branches. Like it seems like you're really close to it. It kind of is overhead. You can't really make out what direction the tree itself is in. Kind of
Magic tomfoolery. I'm gonna inspect the dial.
Una's gonna kick the sundial.
Okay, go ahead and roll a attack roll, Una, and runner. As you look at the sundial, you can see another placard that says, "Today is yesterday's tomorrow."
I took out my acid vial and put it on that inscription.
Okay. As you try to kick the sundial, Una, you kind of give it a good kick, but like it just slips off the side. You kind of makes yourself fall onto the ground.
Oof.
As you did pour your acid onto the engraving there, Blackwell, it sizzles and boils like it's really messing some stuff up. But as it kind of slowly drips down, it seems to have had no effect on the inscription.
Son of a bitch.
And there's no difference in the ground or anything like that?
Nope, looks like a dirt pathway, and then you got your hedge bushes on either or in the intersections of the different pathways.
Okay, I want to stand on top of the sundial. And who's the tallest one out of all of y'all? Blackwell. Like reach down and be like, Blackwell, come here a second.
God damn it.
I'm gonna just pick him up and fucking gymnastics him up, like hold him by the feet above my head and be like, which way do we go?
As high as you try to reach Blackwell to get the best eye view you can,
You
unfortunately,
fucking butchers around here.
It seems like they just stretch just above where you can see. That is true, Nietzsche. That is true.
I don't
Doesn't come
know.
back.
I have no idea what's going on. This is ridiculous.
Gotta think outside the box. Give me that hint.
I would love to get outside this box.
Premise on how this works.
Take my words literally. Think outside the box.
I'm thinking about leaving the maze, and I go right.
Okay. Okay, is anyone following each other?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in together.
Okay. You guys eventually make your way back to this area, but that was
Yeah,
God damn it.
that's what I thought.
I mean, where's
Yeah,
last
straight up.
time? So I'll touch the top of the sundial again.
Okay, it seems to be
Start
pretty.
to just say,
No
Nope,
weird
well,
trickery with
that didn't work.
I'm gonna sprint full force towards.
the top. Okay.
I'm going northeast.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's if we. Well, if but hold on, guys, hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet.
I
If
would
we all
just
go
start
different.
ripping the wall.
If we all go a different direction and one of us doesn't appear back at the beginning, then we know that's the direction to go.
Exactly.
Okay.
I want to push my way through the wall.
The problem is which how are you gonna know which one had the right? Well, I guess
Well, whoever
see,
doesn't appear at the beginning.
that's true. That's true. Okay, so everybody's going a different direction.
So let's all say out loud where we're going. That way we know.
Hang on.
I'll go north or northwest.
If you find out which way is the right way that we're going, come back and stop here and catch all of us. Come back.
Right, you can. If you find the way out, you're gonna be outside.
Yeah,
So
you're just
you
gonna.
gotta see whatever direction that person goes. If they don't come back, everybody go follow them. So you know how to get back here. Just pay attention to what direction everybody went.
All right.
I'm gonna start ripping the fucking wall of the maze down, and just try and literally push my way out of this box.
Okay, so you're gonna go through the hedge.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the rest of you guys are splitting those different paths.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, since you guys have been here for so long, you guys can all get the benefits of a short rest. So you can mark that off before we go to this next part.
Pity us.
No, like
I'll
if you've been here long enough, you get the benefit of a short rest. So.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it. That's 2 second level spell slots I just got back.
So it takes
Let's put
a
some
little
hit
bit.
points like back.
You guys all head down different paths except Avril, who has just pushed himself through the hedge. All of you guys make it back to the beginning except for Avril. Avril, you have made your way outside of the maze, my friend.
Fuck walls.
We make our way back through and then follow his hole in the wedge.
Which is south.
So, did you announce that to the party before you left? I'm gonna hope you did.
Pretty sure he started doing it while we were discussing it.
Yeah, we were all discussing it.
Yeah, no,
together.
legitimately, everyone is just like, wait, we should go this way, we should go this way. He's just like, fuck this place, and he just starts pushing his way into the bush.
Okay.
And Una was literally right next to Avril until she went her direction. So
So yeah, you guys make your way back through the course of the maze. It's been about an hour since you guys have started this thing, but you guys push your last bit through the hedge maze and make it out to the other side. Victory in its own right. Because you
Fucking
guys
dryads. See why I don't like him?
So you guys find yourself leading down the pathway or the ley line, the white ley line that kind of winds itself down to the south.
It took too much time. We need to hurry.
Yeah, full sprint. So we know the last one is white and blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
White and blue.
Yeah, so just follow it south, because I feel the blue one to our south as well, so start heading that way.
right. All right, you guys make your way down to the final guild gate, where you find the building of New Prague of the Azorius Senate. Uh, there is a door to enter this building, but it looks like the guild gate. You can see this glowing magical triangle above the area that seems to be where you need to go. You guys over here. So this is kind of the entryway to the building, and I don't. You can barely see it, but in the back here is where this building is, and I will show you what that looks. Kind of from a different angle, but
Oh no!
Oh shit.
at the very top of it, it looks something like this.
What?
Wait, so are you saying we like came up the wrong pathway?
No, you guys made it there, but there is a tower. There is a door to get into this building if you try to get up to the top that way, or you can try to potentially like maybe find the building or something if you want to go that route.
I just go over to Avril and say, "Uppy."
He goes, all right. Picks you up, tosses you on his shoulder.
Yeah.
All right, so Avril, you're carrying knee check up the building. You're kind of try to scale it, or
Yeah, I'm gonna scale it.
okay. Okay, go ahead and roll an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice, to get up to the top. Be a straight roll here.
How the rest of us gonna do that?
How high is it?
It's a good
It looks pretty tall.
like 300, 400 feet probably.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, you guys see Avril go up to the building. He picks up knee check, puts him on his shoulders, and you're getting it, man. Just grabbing definitely can find some handholds to get up there.
Uh, so I have basic knowledge on the structure of buildings. Um, would I like be able to pinpoint a different entrance on this place, or is that the only end?
It looks like from the angle you guys have came into this place, that looks like the only entryway inside of the actual building.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Runner and Una have much better dexterity than I do. So I've been holding on to this, so I'm gonna use it now.
What you got?
I'm going to activate one with Eternity so I can walk up the side of this building.
Okay. Yeah. Start getting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do that, book it up the side of this building, and then cut off magic so I'm not cheap.
Make it up there.
But there are handholds and stuff, right?
Not specifically, but you could like you seen Ab will grab onto like some bars and stuff that are hanging like as decorations.
And you still have your thingamajiggy to give yourself and runner advantage.
How much do you weigh? I know you're not supposed to ask a lady, but
Never ask a lady, bruh.
I need to know for the magic.
She's 150 pounds. And that's not counting the inventory she's carrying.
I can push, drag, or lift 450, and I am only carrying 52 pounds worth of stuff.
Okay, then yeah, you would be able to carry her. She's just a little over 200. Or 200 and...
I still have a third level spell slot. If
240-ish.
Ian's cool with it, I'll cast fly and pick up Una and fly her to the top. We'll do this Lois and Clark style.
Yep, you guys get up there. Let me put you guys' token on the next map here.
In 8 levels, I will have wings.
And then you can carry me.
Yes.
I was about to say, when you said Lois and Clark, I was just like, which one of you is Pocahontas? I was like, oh, man, got it.
Like, I'll be Superman this time, but next time she has to be Superman.
When I get my wings, this will be a thing. But Una doesn't know about the wing part yet. I don't get those until level 14. Unfortunately, she's only a level 6 sorcerer right now. Now, one of the Lombards holding me back.
Fuck. Ouch.
I'm gonna put you guys over here real quick. This is kind of what it's looking like right here up at the top. As you guys make your way over here, there is 3 doorways. They each look like they could be a guild gate. Each one of them has a sphinx sitting outside of the door.
Oh, goody.
This is not great.
Sphinx.
Gotta be one, right?
Yeah.
If an chick loses 10 years, we're toast.
You guys do find a clue stone, though.
This is 10 years, what?
When you guys want to roll a d10 for me, you guys will get another clue stone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll do it.
Una did it.
You got it.
Age ain't nothing but a thing, baby.
All right.
7.
You guys are gonna find the Boros location. Who wants it? Eeny, meeny, miny. Anyone?
I'll take it.
Okay. However it is. You guys got a clue stone. Yeah, so you go to the north. Can you check?
Yep.
All right.
So what happened with the rolling the dice thing? What was that?
That was to figure out which clue stone you found.
Yeah, I guess
rolled a 7.
should we ask these Sphinx if what they know?
Yeah, I mean,
Be respectful.
Well, somebody else do the talking then, because you guys know me. I'm not respectful.
Yeah, I'm not good with. I'll just let you do it.
Excuse me.
Well, I could try casting friends on it, but if I do that, they might get angry.
Is this the is this where I need to go?
He says, he's kind of like his eyes glow blue as he looks down at you. Let me move this over here.
Oh, hello.
It's a large sphinx. His eyes glow blue as he looks down on you. He doesn't like his lips don't seem to move, but you can hear this voice in your head. It's like this really like booming voice. He says, "You are on the right path, adventurer, but you must answer two of my riddles before I can let you pass."
That's, you know what? Sure, let's bring it on.
You guys can all hear this voice, by the way.
Then I would ask, is that two as a group or two each?
Yes, because some of us are a little dumber than others at times.
He kind of slowly looks around at each of you, and he just simply says, "Two riddles. That is all."
Thank you.
2 riddles to solve them all.
Sounds fair.
All right.
Okay. So
Oh,
he says, "My first riddle. I have a thundering roar and a hurried gait. I perpetually run, yet in a sole place I wait. Moving silently from hill to hill, it does not walk, run, or trot. All is cool where it is not."
Are you the sun?
Yeah, the sun.
That's correct.
sunlight.
Yeah.
Oh, those-
As soon as he says that's correct, I try to like walk past him.
So at the answer to the second riddle, you start to walk up, and you're kind of blown back by this force of air as he like flaps his wings and starts to head up the tower and stand on the waterfall above it, and letting
So we got out of the way in a very rude manner.
you guys know those extremely fast. And thought that was going to be way harder.
I'll be
Really
honest.
good at riddles.
For the second one, I was literally thinking fire. No.
Of course, we don't think
I was like, Mom was like, oh, they spent so long in the maze, they're not going to get these.
Yep. No.
I think fire is the answer to all of them.
Well, no, it's just like I was like, jump from hill to hill. Fire jumps from hill to hill.
You're very from California.
Yes. Born and raised, gotta love it.
I specifically picked out. I scored through riddles forever trying to find one that had to do with blue mana and white mana, which is perfect because the symbols were water and the sun. So I was like, perfect.
Yep.
Nice.
That's 10, baby. Let's run.
Yep.
That's all of them.
Full sprint, baby.
We're going beeline, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep, beeline back for the entrance.
So as you guys start to head back, you're booking it as fast as you can. It's been a long day. You guys are just about there. Along the path coming from the north, you see two other contestants.
I do the canter endless water, pull off the top, and make a wall of ice in front of him.
Okay, perfect. You slash some water down, freeze it up. It blocks one of them, but the other one's able to get around. But they're heading down the path to the north. You guys are heading down the path to the east. You guys are about neck to neck with the one remaining contestant.
Can I throw a crown of madness at him?
You can, yeah. Yeah, you toss the card, swoops around the buildings, it kind of flies through a little crack, and bam, hits them right in the chest. And you see this glowing green crown start to form above their head, and their eyes go green as they kind of just stop where they're at. And you guys are able, just in the nick of time, to get across the finish line.
Yeah, I want to tell it to attack the other one. Like, yeah.
Okay, so it halts, turns around, and starts walking slowly back towards the ice.
Perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys make it to the end at long last.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
I was gonna cast sleep on those guys, but my mic was muted, so team did a better plan than me.
Yeah, if those didn't work, I was gonna do reduce, so they were little with little legs, so they couldn't.
We
I was
had
just like,
contingencies. We were
yeah, we
ready.
had plans on plans.
All right.
Best in class, best in class, best in class.
I'm flexing.
Nobody fucks with us.
So Niv Mizzet and Jace are waiting for you at the foot of the guild. What was it called? The guild.
Guild Pact Summit, maybe.
I don't remember what this place was called.
The tablet of
It's
guilds.
4 weeks.
So yeah, you guys stand at the base of the tablet of guilds where you guys are granted. Uh, Jace pulls out a book from his cloak. It's this one right here. It's the home of the guilds. He opens it up. Inside there are 5 slots within the first few pages cut out where they hold pendants. And he says, "Congratulations to you all. You guys are now the champions of Ravnica." And he, one by one, places one of these amulets around each of your necks. He says, these these amulets will allow you to pass through the blind eternities until you have ignited your planeswalker sparks."
Ooh.
And
Woo!
Go.
Niv Mizzet says, he kind of looks down, he gives you all a nod, and he says, "When you're ready, come to Nivix, and we will see that we get you the first plane you decide to move to next. We
I
don't
could
have
see.
time to spare, so we must get to work quickly."
I can see Una and Nietzsche being like, "Is there going to be lightning again?"
I'm still wearing an oversized jacket.
Very good.
It makes the uppies more effective.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you guys still planning to go to Amonkhet like you had originally thought, or is there a change of plans there? What are we thinking?
Yeah, we need to go to Amonkhet for Nietzsche.
Yep.
Yeah, we probably have a very late night conversation with a lot of back and forth, but we would settle on
A lot of
Yeah.
a lot of back and forth, a lot of conversation, and a lot of booze.
Although I would like to ask, what would Nietzsche's main argument be? Like, what would be the thing that you would tell us to make it decided?
I mean, so Nietzsche would actually go talk to Jace before he
Okay.
did anything and be like, "So I did it. Can you help me now?"
Okay. I'll get to that in a second. Was there anything else that the rest of you guys wanted to do before you take off to your next adventure?
I mean,
Beer and sleeping.
he would definitely have time to talk to Jace before we had our meetup because I would go and get lots of water and rest for at least a little bit.
Una would be like, "I'm taking a sleep. Nobody wake me for at least 12 hours. I need a nap."
I have one last favor with Niv Mizzet.
You did. You did. What would you ask of him?
Um, I would probably ask him for some kind of like blessing in the form of a feat or something like that. Now that I'm his champion and everything.
Okay.
Shooting for the stars.
Yeah, it's like last wish. I'm gonna be out of here in a minute.
And Nietzsche, you're going to talk to Jace.
Yeah.
Una's probably going to go talk to that blood witch that asked her about chaos.
Una going to the Blood Witch.
I'm gonna go kick it with Domry for the last night after we have our chit chat. Well, honestly, he'll just tell you guys like what he feels, and he's fine with whatever. And then he's just gonna chuck deuces. He'll be like, as long as there's somewhere outside, I'm tired of cities.
Each other, it makes sense. Yeah, we'll call it there for today. Congratulations on completing the maze. That was a task. It was a task. Workers.
We level up.
Yeah.
Not quite a level up yet, unfortunately, but
Ooh, so close.
it is that was quite a bit of events that you guys knocked out. So
So
yeah,
hell
there next week.
yeah.
And I'll see you guys in the DMs, I suppose.
Thank y'all for watching. You already know what it is. We appreciate you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hanging out. You already know what it is. If you're still here, like, subscribe, hit that everything. You already know. We love you.